We're here today at 100 Terrace, right here in the heart of Hempstead. My name is Brother James. I'm one of the founders and partners of MMCG Construction Corps. We are actually are having recruits sign up for jobs and training so that we can put our folks to work. We are part of that renewal of Hempstead. And if you're going to renew Hempstead and put buildings up, you need trained and skilled laborers. So we, who are so much invested in our community, want to see that every woman, child, anybody that needs a job can get a job if they're willing to get up and work hard for it. Now, I want to say this to you, that this is not the cure-all, but it is a start. It is a beginning. It's a revival of people's hopes and dreams that they can have a better way of life. And so we are, as a symbol of what we're trying to do as a construction company, if we're going to eat, and our blessings are coming because there were those who put together a community benefit agreement to make sure that local contractors get a piece of the action in terms of what's going on in Hempstead. And if we're going to eat, everyone else is going to eat as well. We want to make sure that anybody that wants to get a job, that's serious about working and taking care of their family, will have that opportunity. So I just want to say, and pretty much in closing, I read just the other day a survey, a national survey that dealt with unemployment and crime. And it said, for instance, if you had 100 people in this community that was unemployed and you were able to change that by 10%, you gave 10 people jobs, the crime rate would drop 20%, twice as much. So do the math. If we were able to employ 20 people, crime rate should, according to them, drop 40%. If we was able to give 60 jobs, the crime rate would drop even more. So I don't know what it's going to take for us to get a 100% employment rate here. But listen, we should start today putting people to work and watch the crime rate fall through the floor. So with that, I was saying, let us look at those who are making this happen for us. The current mayor and his administration has made this possible. So let's just run with it and take full advantage of this opportunity, because it only may come around just one time. Thank you.
That's what man can claim.
So as we were talking earlier, this is the general contractor, Derek Armstrong of MMCG. He's one of the founders. He's been in the business of construction for close to 30 years or more. So he has a wealth of knowledge, but more than that, he has a tremendous amount of love for his community. So I want to introduce you to Derek Armstrong, the general contractor for the Renewal Hempstead project.
Thanks a lot, James. Yes, first I want to thank God for just being here, and I want to thank the mayor for giving me the opportunity to be the general contractor for this downtown renaissance. I want to thank Don Monty, the developer, for having faith also in me and choosing me to be the general contractor. And my goal is what the mayor wants, and the mayor wants to make sure that every resident of the village of Hempstead, ex-offenders, no matter who you are, he want to make sure that they get work from this project, because this is a 10-year project. This is a $2.5 billion project. And this is something that the mayor has been working on for the last 12 years. And it's a blessing that the fact that he finally got this started. And I think that everybody in the village of Hempstead should be very happy and excited about this project. We started already on Main Street 180 and 202 Main Street. We just demolished the old dealership. And so things are looking very good right now. And I'm happy that the fact that the mayor is also helping us with this training program, because this training program is such important to this community, because of the fact that it doesn't matter how much work that you have, you know, if you don't train the resident of this community, it's not gonna work. You know, you cannot expect for me to work a resident that's not trained. So it's important, and it's the fact that the mayor seen that it was important, the developer, Don Monte, seen that it was important to the fact where we have a building that the developer agreed to build a training program and a community center, which is going to be started very shortly. Right now, we're in the process of getting the plans and all the paperwork together, and hoping within the next 2 to 3 months, we'll have construction. Because once we get that training program, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel good because now I feel that I have leverage. I have leverage on the fact that now I can train the ex-offenders. I can train the citizens of the village of Hempstead. I can train them to a point where now when they come on the job site, nobody can refuse them and say that, hey, you're not qualified to work on this job, because now I know that you are qualified because you've been trained and to a point where now you can compete with anybody else. And as long as we have that in place, I'm gonna feel good, the mayor gonna feel good, the developer gonna feel good, the community gonna feel good, because now we can be able to put these people to work, and they can be able to support their family and support their community. So with all that said, people, what we need to do, we need to get out and support the mayor and support this development and support Don Martin and his partner, Ara X Ara, and his vice president, Sean, his son, Darren. They have been very supportive with me to making sure that this worked. And I'm just saying to you guys that, hey, no matter what it takes, I'm for you. I was put, if it means 7 days a week, out here trying to make sure to get the people signing up and making sure that they get the proper training. That's what I got to do. That's what I'm willing to do. And just to prove to you, even today here on Terrace 100 Terrace, we putting this event together to let the people know. Let the people know that we are here to support them. We are here to make sure that they get what the mayor said. And the mayor said that he wants every one in the village of Hempstead to have a job and have work. And that's my goal. That's my goal with my partner here, James, and we are looking forward to make this happen.
Thank you. We want to one thing that we want to leave with you is this. We could feed the people fish, but it is our desire to teach them how to fish so they will never, ever go hungry again. That is our purpose, to raise up one person at a time to change the dynamics of this community. We want to make this place a better and safer place to live. Thank you. Come on. And you know what? This is a blessing. This is more than a blessing. It is a miracle, but you have to participate in your own miracle. Come on out, sign up for these jobs, get trained, and Hempstead, let's go to work.
Good afternoon, family and friends. Everybody, I'm out here on 100 Terrace Avenue, trying to make something happen for the community. I'm a hard-working man. I'm just trying to see it coming out here and trying to make sure everybody else gets the same chance. And they open opportunities out here in Hempstead. And y'all should come out, join us, and have some food, bring the kids, the family, and let's all come together and make something happen. All right? Have a blessed day.
Let me just start off by saying I'm Evangelist Reginald Benjamin, the Executive Director of ABBA Leadership Center and the Village Consultant for the Job and Small Business Referral Center. Been doing that for 3.5 years. And by the grace and mercy of God, we are able to start getting people prepared to take advantage of the myriads of construction jobs that are up and coming on this Renaissance project. This project is a $2.5 billion renovation of downtown Hempstead, revitalization of downtown Hempstead. And as a part of the commitment of the village and the mayor, 25% of the jobs and 25% of the contract are set aside for the people in the village of Hempstead. Let me not say set aside. They are prioritized for the people that live in the local community. So we are out here today literally celebrating the fact that we're going to have redevelopment in our community, and we're having people to sign up today, so we're going to be doing a lot of other activities, and we're hopeful that the mayor is going to be coming a little bit later to share with the community about his vision concerning this redevelopment project.
All right, we're here at Terrace Avenue with our opening MMCG Construction Corporation, trying to find young men and women who want to work, put them to work. We want to put Hempstead to work. And this has been made possible by our beloved mayor, Mayor Hall. Mayor, have a few words for our people.
All right. Oh, thank you. We're here celebrating that the groundbreaking of the redevelopment on Main Street. We're looking to recruit people to have jobs here in the village. 25% of the jobs, the reconstruction jobs, and the permanent jobs, going to go to our residents here in Hempstead. We have the bus company is willing to hire 40 residents at almost $20 an hour. They will train you to drive buses, to do the maintenance. This is a win-win for all of our young people, middle-aged people, to come out and learn some kind of skill here in Hempstead.
Thank you, Mayor. And again, all this is made possible because this man's leadership and his love for the residents of Hempstead. Thank you.
moment to introduce to those out there listening to us, Judge Maxine Roderick.
Good afternoon, everyone, all of those out there. My name is Maxine Broderick, and I'm the Village Justice of Hempstead. I am a resident of Hempstead for over 40 years, and I am a product of Hempstead schools. I went to Prospect School, I went to Fulton School, and I'm a graduate of Sacred Heart Academy. I won't tell you what year, but I graduated from Sacred Heart Academy on Cathedral Avenue. I'm a graduate of Fordham University in the Bronx, as well as Brooklyn Law School. I've been admitted to practice since 2004. I've lived in the village of Hempstead my entire life, but I did move away for a period of time for schooling. But I'm one of those, a professional that came back after obtaining my education to come back to the community. And so, as you may or may not know, the jurisdiction of the village court is dealing with parking tickets, traffic violations, disorderly conduct, and housing code violations, both residential and commercial. So that's a jurisdiction of the court. And so I'm very happy to be out here on Terrace Avenue today. I may allow myself to have a hot dog or something like that, break my diet. And I'm happy to be out here with the people. And over the last couple of weeks, I've been knocking on doors in 100 and some of the other buildings and introducing myself to the community. And as you know, I'm running for a 4-year term on March 21st. So I appreciate the opportunity to speak to the public.
Just want you to know that Judge Maxine is a part of the mayor's team, the Moving Forward team. This is the team that we are trying to advocate for because they are pushing for the local community to have an opportunity to go to work on the development that is taking place in downtown Hempstead. So very important that I take this moment to introduce to you the Deputy Mayor Louis Figueroa. And I also want to add that this is one of the pioneers of the community benefit agreement to make sure that the local community get 25% of the jobs and 25% of the contract in this redevelopment process. He went from being on the executive committee or one of the chairmen to being the deputy mayor. So we are glad to have him here with us on today.
Thank you, Rev. Thank you for the introduction. It is good to be here today on Terrace Avenue enjoying the beautiful weather. And Abba, who's put this program together for our community. And so we're blessed to have such a day and someone like Reverend Benjamin working our community. But most important of all, as the Reverend mentioned, I'm excited of the vision that I've had from the beginning before I was elected into office to put a community benefit agreement together for the village of Hempstead, for the people of Hempstead. It is time that our community comes together to see the benefits that is given to us. Now we're at the pivotal point of construction, building our first, breaking ground on the new building Markowitz right on Bedell here, to show the community that this is real now. The vision of the mayor who started this project 8 years ago or so, if not more, has come to fruition now. Hempstead is on the map. The economy is going to the economic development is going to bring our economy up. We are on the map. We got the best transportation hub in all of Nassau and Suffolk County, and it's time that our community moves with the vision. So I'm excited to be part of it on the re-election May 21st. I can say that. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. March 21st is our re-election, and I hope to continue to see this come to fruition with the mayor and Deputy and Bishop Hobbs and Maxine as a team. We're moving forward, and it's good times in Hempstead for everyone in our community. So thank you once again, Rev.
Hi, I'm Elder Jeff Ballard. I'm out here today on Terrace Avenue in Hempstead with ABBA Leadership Center. I'm here just to be a blessing to the community. I do have business cards available. My contact information is on the card as well. You can reach me at 516-749-9491. And again, that's Elder Jeff Ballard. We're out here in the community today to help those residents of Hempstead and the surrounding area acquire jobs.